Hi, welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program. So I'm going to experience. Just want to give you guys an update as to what's going on. I was getting ready to leave. Pam came in. I called her twice. She didn't answer. Right. Always an interruption. Always an interruption. All right. Now her friends want my recipe on how to make bake. Okay. Not a problem. Anyhow, before I was interrupted, again, they'll do this to interrupt me from doing these videos. So as I said, I was going to leave. I was about to leave. I called Pam twice, and she didn't answer. So I texted her, I said, "Hey, I'm getting ready to leave." But she texted me back. Right? Didn't pick up the phone. I texted me back. Oh, I was parking the car. Well, I mean, you could have called me back. I text you twice. I mean, I called you twice, and I text you. Right? You could have text back. But anyhow, now she got in the house and she had the look on her face, and I was like, I looked at her, I said, "What's wrong with you?" I'm tired. I'm like, okay, here we go again. So always that, you know. I guess having me around for the past, me being here, I should say, for the past 2 days. She had to get up early. Take care of the kids during this morning. Just take my daughter to the take our daughter to the Boys and Girls. Oh, Nigel, you should make a breakfast. I'm like, Pamela. I'm like, you're up. I said, you've been up for half an hour, but you're on your phone. You could have got out of bed, wake her up, got her ready. Because I was like, I'm not taking her. You're taking her, right? She doesn't have school, so she can go when you're leaving. It's always something, right? Always something. Just like how she come home early and then walk in the house and like, okay, so you couldn't call to say that you were leaving early. That's early and pick up Alyssa. Oh, I don't want to do that, and I'm just like, whatever. I've dealt with this for how many years now? Over a decade, so it makes no difference now, right? And your prayer department began to engage in again using radio frequency to try to manipulate me, all right? And so I said to her, I said, "Do you want me to stay?" And she goes, "If you want to." I said, "No, that's not the question I asked you. You know, that is not the question I asked you. I said, do you want me to stay? Yes or no? If I said no, it's no. But the fact she hate it when I said no to her, so she doesn't want to hear that, right? So she rather be like, oh, if you want to. I said no, no, because you see I'm going to leave, right? So I'm gonna ask you again, do you want me to stay? It's like I had to like drag it out of her. And it's like, listen, I'm doing you a favor, okay? If you don't want me to stay, I'll go. If you want me to stay, I'm asking you if you want me to stay. Yes. I said, okay, was that so hard? And what I realize and I understand this is that when they manipulate our women to do certain things, to engage in certain things against us, their pridefulness, that's where you hear them say, "Well, I don't need no man," but yes, you do. Well, you need somebody. It may not be a man, but somebody to help you, right? And I said to her all the time. I said, I extend myself beyond what I should do, right? But I still do it because that's who I am. And I tell her, I said, the disrespect is when you take advantage of that. The disrespect is when you choose not to listen. The disrespect is that you will put others in front of our children. And I said, that's what I don't like. And I keep telling you this. I said to her, I don't care what you do, but you need to put your children first. Okay? If you're gonna go out, you know how you are. Every time you go out, you get sick. So you need to pull back from doing certain things or refrain from doing certain things. Okay? It's as simple as that. But like I said, you're always trying to be the cool girl, right? You're trying to be like, well, like I said, that's not good because men who will look at you as the cool girl and they know that they can sleep with you as the cool girl. And that's all you're gonna ever be to them. So when I tell you these things, like I said, it's not for my benefit, it's for your benefit and for your mental growth. And you need to understand certain things. So, then she's like, oh, I got a work dinner. I got 2 invites for a work dinner. And I'm like, okay. I said, okay, it's fine. I said, but just remember, right, that you have to get up in the morning to get these two kids out of the house, on school, on time. All right? I said, and the reason why I'm telling you this, like I say all the time, because when you go out, particularly during the week, you lose your damn mind. You might be having fun, enjoying yourself, and you don't think about anybody else except for you're having a good time. When you have kids at home that you need to come home to at a decent time so that you and them can get enough sleep, so that you can get up early in the morning and wake them up early in the morning and get them ready for school. And again, that's all I keep telling her all the time. But, you know, I'm the bad guy. I'm always going to be the bad guy because I don't want you to have fun. I'm like, I've never done that. You know, like when she called me and asked me, oh, can I go to Boston? I said, why do you do that? I'm not your father. You know, just say, hey, Nigel, I got a work thing in Boston, what have you, and, you know, is it okay? Can you watch the kids while I go? But again, it's that trying to make it seem like I'm controlling. And I've told her this many times. I said to her, you're an adult, okay? You're not a child. I don't control you. All I ask you to do is to be courteous and respectful. That's all. That's it. That's all I've ever asked for. But again, it's the false narrative. And again, when I talk about, you know, women love to talk about, particularly black women, love to talk about men are narcissists, but they are just as narcissistic as men because they have become just like men. Right? And this is what they have done into the minds of black women in particular. All right, so this is, you know, they engage in such behavior and such irrational thinking pattern, you know, but you want to be like men so bad, right? But men don't operate on a high emotional level, okay? But for them, it is always, like I said, there's always I feel in my head. You know, I believe. Not that I know. Not that based on my experience, right? Not that what I've learned, okay? It is always feelings. And again, what do we see with Facebook and other social media platforms? They run psychological operation to manipulate our what? Our emotions, okay? So understand how emotions are a powerful, powerful tool used, when weaponized, used to destroy an individual, a group of people, even an entire nation, right? And this is what cognitive warfare, which is the umbrella in which everything else falls under. And they have been engaging in cognitive warfare. And the term cognitive warfare is not new. The term has been used in the 1990s, okay? Particularly when it comes to black men and black boys, right? There's actually literature that talks about the cognitive warfare against black boys and men. There's literature written on this stuff from the 1990s. But now you see NATO and everybody else talking about cognitive warfare now. And I keep saying this. They do this to us first as black people. They practice their psychological operations. They practice their combat tactics and methods on black people. All right? And I'm not just saying this. There's a vast amount of evidence to show this is exactly what they've been doing. And so we have to open up our eyes, and we have to we have to teach it, particularly to black women, so they understand what's being done to them. Okay? I'll talk to you guys in the next video.